we're going to do a quick recap. And remember, guys, when we were looking at all of these things yesterday, not yesterday, on Monday, when we were looking at the different conversions on Monday, we were looking at multiplying when our measurement gets smaller and dividing when our measurement gets bigger. Hello, Caleb, welcome. All right, so I want to ask you guys, if I want my measurement to go from centimeters to meters, what do I have to do? Good, Canva, excellent. If I'm going from centimeters to meters, I have to divide by 100. Good. Guys, I don't want you to just say like divide. You need to tell me what I'm dividing by. Okay. Be very, very specific. All right. If I'm going from centimeters to millimeters, what am I doing? From centimeters to millimeters. Excellent, Etoken and Boucher. Well done. Good, guys. I multiply by 10. I'm going from centimeters to millimeters. So I need to multiply by 10. Excellent. You guys get it. Very easy. If I'm going from meters to kilometers, what do I need to do? Awesome. 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 Good. We divide by 1,000. Very, very easy. You guys are excellent at that, which is why I'm going to give you guys Karabo, no. Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that at the end of the lesson. All right. I want you guys to try these 6 questions using the same method we just looked at. I think I managed in the other class to get everything on one thing. Let me see if I can do it here as well. Okay, I can get the rules. There we go. There's the rules. Okay. Okay, guys, you've got 3 minutes to answer 8AB, 9AB, and 10AB. Okay, there you go. Get going. Sang, it's on the screen, my sweetie. It's what we did last week. Oh, Jaden has experienced memory loss. Yes, you can, Etiken. You can use a calculator. Sorry. It's very quiet, Nomahlubi, because everybody's concentrating on the maths and they're working. That's fine. Oh, that's okay. I'm so sorry, Pearl. I know load shedding is the worst. My sweetie, if you can I ask you to rewatch this lesson because you're going to need it. Okay. You're going to need it. I'm not muted, guys. You guys will never forget. You never let me forget my mistake, guys. It was one tiny, small mistake. Okay. All right, Apelele, let's do 8 together. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I am.
All right. I'm going from millimeters to centimeters. So what do I need to do?
To divide by 10.
Good. So what is 28 divided by 10, my sweetie?
2,8
8 what?
centimeters.
Excellent. Don't forget the centimeters because we're going from millimeters to centimeters. Well done. Amazing. All right, Buhle, let's do the next one. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. I'm going from millimeters to centimeters. What do I need to do?
You're dividing by 10.
Excellent. So what's 49 divided by 10?
4.9 centimeters.
Well done, Buhle. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. All right, Rolivua, next one. Let's go. We're going from centimeters to millimeters. What are we doing?
Multiply by 10.
Excellent. What is 4.3 multiplied by 10, my sweetie?
43 millimeters.
Excellent. Well done. Awesome stuff. All right, Carrie, let's do the next one. I'm going from millimeters to centimeters. What am I going to do, Carrie?
Wait. You're going to divide by 10.
Good, we're dividing by 10. What is 682 divided by 10?
68.2
Good, it's 68.2 what?
centimeters.
Excellent. Don't forget the centimeters. Amazing. Bunolo, let's do 10A.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Okay, I'm going from centimeters to millimeters. What am I doing?
Centimeters to millimeters, ma'am, we are multiplying by 10.
Excellent. So what is 44.14 multiplied by 10?
413 millimeters.
413.
14. Sorry, ma'am.
I think you've switched them around a little bit. Punch it into your calculator again for me, my sweetie. I think you've skipped one. So you need to go 44,14 times 10. Everybody in the chat is getting there, but people are using centimeters instead of the correct measurement. Good.
Ma'am.
44.14.
It's 441.
Excellent. Comma.
4
Good. Don't forget the millimeters.
millimeters.
Thank you very much. Hello, Kibo. It was a bit late, but that's okay. Well done, Bunolo. Okay, just make sure we're doing it 100% correct. Okay, don't make a mistake on your calculator. Okay, well done. All right, give me 1 second, everyone. Buntle, how are you doing, my sweetie? You want to unmute for me? Hello. Oh no, unmute. Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm good, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going from millimeters to centimeters, my sweetie. What do I need to do?
Multiply by 10.
Good. Multiply by 10. I don't think we're multiplying. I'm going from millimeters. Divide by
100.
Oh, have a look here. I'm going from millimeters.
Oh, divide by 1,000.
Look here. I'm circling it for you. From millimeters to centimeters. It is. Have a look on the screen, my sweetie. I'm going from millimeters to centimeters. What do I need to do? Good. I need to divide by 10. What is 80 millimeters divided by 10, Buntle?
18.
80 divided by 10. Good, it's 8 centimeters. I think you're breaking up there a little bit, but I can definitely hear you. Okay, very well done, Buntle. Okay. Remember, if you need to, take a screenshot of this and you can use it as a cheat sheet, okay? Because you're going to need this a couple of times. Okay, you're going to need it again. All right, Jaden, I know you're smart like that. I know you never use a calculator. Well done. Yeah, some of these are quite easy, I will admit. All right, okay, we're going to be learning about something new today. Okay, we are going to be, Tahila actually did this in school. Okay, awesome stuff. All right, we're going to be learning about unpacking shapes. Okay, now this, what we're looking at over here, this shape over here, it's a box. Okay, let's think, guys. Give me some suggestions. What kind of box can we say it is? Tell me in the chat. What kind of box can we say it is? Okay, Bonolo says a cereal box. Buhle says a tissue box, box for a picture. Okay. Tahila says flat box. It is a 3D box, I will admit, Snowy, but what goes inside? Bonolo says a matchstick box. Pearl is obviously wants some dessert because she says it's a custard box. Okay. Teacher Cat, what do you think? Which one do we like? Emmanuel also says a box of cereal.
I definitely like chocolates because, you know.
Yeah, sweet tooth. Okay, this is a chocolate. Well, let's call it a chocolate box. All right, this is our chocolate box, right? Now, and I'm going to ask a very obvious question because I know that you guys know this. Okay, is this a 2D or a 3D shape? This one over here. No worries, Ola. Welcome. Good, it's a 3D shape. It's easy, it's 3D. It's a 3D shape. Excellent, we know this, right? We can tell. How do we know that it's a 3D shape though? This is kind of a trick question, by the way. How do we know that it's 3D? Nomashlibi says you can see all the sides, but I also argue that if I draw a square like this, this is not 3D, this is 2D. I can see all the sides. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. There are 4 sides. I can still count them. Roliwo says because it fits cubes inside. Oh, okay. Okay. Ola says angles and proportion. Who's this? Is this? Oh, Bunke says it has height, base, and width. That was so beautifully put. Excellent. I love that. Okay. It is not flat. Kangwa, I like that one. Mbali says we can put something inside. Absolutely. Guys, this is the right answer, actually. I thought this was going to stump you guys, but you've got it. And Ganisa also says 2D is flat and 3D isn't flat. Now, the one thing that we can think of, be careful with the word quadrilateral. Patisa says it has volume. Yes. The defining characteristic or the defining personality for a 3D shape for me is if I had to draw a rectangle, is this a 3D or a 2D shape, guys? Tell me in the chat, is it 3D or 2D? Good, it's 2D. It's 2D, right. Now, can I pick up my 2D shape off my table? Let's say I put it on a table. Can I pick it up? No, I can't pick it up, not at all. I can't pick up 2D shapes, but I've got a book here. Here's my book. Okay, I haven't started reading it yet, but I feel like I'm going to over the holidays because I've been dying to read books and all I've been doing is studying. Okay, can I pick up my 3D shape? My book is a 3D shape. Can I pick it up? Absolutely. I can pick up my 3D shape. So the difference between a 2D shape and a 3D shape is a 3D shape is actually something we can hold. We can hold a 3D shape. Okay, unless you draw it, then that becomes something different. But if I draw a 2D shape, and if I can't actually hold it, but if I draw a 3D shape and I can hold a 3D shape, that's the difference between the two. Okay, now what we're going to be learning about today, guys, is not volume. We're not going to learn about volume because I know you guys know about volume. You do. What we're going to be learning about is surface area. Okay. Can anybody tell me what is a surface area? Do you guys know? Does anybody know what a surface area is? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with area. Emmanuel, what do you say? What is a surface area?
A surface area is, okay, hello, by the way. A surface area is, they taught us in class.
Oh no, Emmanuel's already forgotten. Oh.
A surface area isn't like inside the box, like inside.
No, not quite, but it does have something to do with the inside and the outside of a box. I'll tell you that. You know what? I'm gonna remind you what it is, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind you. All right, Rolivua, do you have an idea of what a 3D shape is? Oh, sorry, a surface area is?
Is it the area of each face on the 3D shape?
Absolutely, 100%. Very well done. Very, very well done. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. All right. What we're actually looking for when we talk about surface area is we're looking at the area of every single part of my 3D shape. Now, if I have a book like this, if I have a book, one of the surfaces is the front cover of my book. One of the surfaces is the spine of my book and the back of my book. And then there's this bottom part of my book over here and the part where the book opens and then the top part of my book. And what I can do is I can calculate the area of this part over here. And then I can calculate the area of this part over here. And I can flip it again, calculate the area of this part over here, flip it again, calculate the area of this part, and then calculate, I forgot which part I missed. I think I missed the back part there. Okay, so I'm gonna calculate the area of all the parts put together. And Buntle, what do you think I'm gonna do after I've calculated the area of all the parts? What do you think I can do?
You're going to add all the
exactly. Actually, exactly, 100%. I'm going to add them all together, right? Excellent. Well done. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Sure, that was beautifully put. So I'm going to take this side over here, the area of that side, and I'm going to add it to the area of this side and add it to the area of that side. So this area, area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4, area 5, and area 6. And I'm going to add them all together. And A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 is going to take us a while, but you guys get the idea. Each of the surfaces, I'm going to take the areas and I'm going to add them together. And you guys are correct. There is a formula. There is a formula, but instead of us learning the formula because these shapes are going to change, we're not always going to be looking at a rectangle. What I want us to do is remember just the area of one rectangle over here. Okay. It is a very long formula. I don't really like it. What is the area? What is the formula for area, guys? Tell me in the chat. What is the formula for area? Anybody remember? Area is equal to, good, length times width or length times breadth. Yeah, exactly. Length times breadth. Okay, and what I can do with this is I can look at each of these shapes and I can calculate the length of each of them. Somebody said area is length times breadth times height. Do not include the height, okay? The height is not part of area. Okay, only length times breadth. And I can look, I can be like, okay, this side over here is blue and this side over here is blue. So what I can do is I can calculate 2 times the area of the blue sides, and I can add that to, that one is red and that one is red, and I can go 2 times the area of the red plus 2 times the area of the yellow parts of this part and that part. And then I can calculate them. Okay, and the reason why I don't want you guys going around and learning formulas, especially for this, is because what happens when I have a shape that looks like this? Then what? And then that long formula that you've learned. Okay, yes, Mems, that's exactly it. Okay, not Mems, Maya. Hi, Maya. Okay, you calculate the area of this one and you times it by 2. That's why I put a 2 in the front. And then you calculate the area of this one and you times it by 2. You see, that's exactly what your maths teacher meant. Okay. And you put them all together and you multiply them by 2. Okay, and then add them all together. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we understand the idea of surface area? Excellent, Jaden. Awesome. Awesome, Canva, Maya, Etiken, Onka. Mwah, excellent. Onami, if you're still stuck, then you need to ask me a question, my sweetie, so I know how to help you. Nkanyiso, I'm not quite sure what your question means. Can I ask you to just elaborate on what it is? Leshevel, if you're lost, I need you to put up your hand, my sweetie, and tell me where I lost you so I can help you. Buko, you as well. Okay. No, Bulela, they're not. The quiz today is on conversions. Okay. Okay, all right. We're going to look at another shape quickly. Okay, can you guys tell me what is this shape over here called? You should all know by now what this shape is called. The favorite thing that goes into my drinks on a hot day. Yep, good. It's a cube. Excellent. It's a cube. All right, guys. So if I had to take my cube and I had to unpack it, if I had to unpack it, okay, if I had to unpack it, I would get, this would be my front side, okay, and this would be my top side, sorry, and this is my top side, and this is my side, okay, right side. Do I only have, yes or no? Or if you want, you instead of doubling the area of each face, you can calculate each face on its own and add them all together, okay. There we go, Nkanyiso's got the right idea. Guys, okay, if I look at my cube, do I only have 3 surfaces for my cube? Do I only have 3 surfaces? No, okay, because if I have a front side, I'm also going to have the back side. For this one, Maya, yes. Ooh, it took in not 5 surfaces. Okay, if I have a front side, I'm going to have a back. If I have a right-hand side, I'm also going to have a left-hand side. Okay, and if I have a top side over here, I'm also going to have a bottom side. So how many sides am I going to have? I'm going to have 6 sides. Okay, so if this is my front part over here, this is the front of my cube, this is going to be the top of my cube over here. Can you guys tell me, if I'm looking at my cube, what is this part of my cube over here going to be? If this is my front, let me write it on top actually. This is my front side, this is my top. What is this part of my cube going to be? Excellent, Ntine. Hello, Ntine. Excellent. It's going to be the bottom, guys, because I'm folding. So it's going to be the bottom side. This part over here will also be in blue. because it's the bottom side of my cube. And if this is my front side, what is this side of my cube over here going to be? So I've got my top side, my front side, my bottom side. And this last part is going to be my, I know it sounds like a horrible word, the back. Okay, my back side. Okay. Back. Yeah. Front is in red, so this is going to be in red as well. I know, Teacher Cat, I know I'm terrible. The back. All right. What about these two? What about these two? What are they? They're my sides. They're my two sides, my left and my right side. Okay, this is my right, my left side or my right side. It doesn't matter which one. My left and my right sides. And Kangwa's like my side kick. No. All right. Okay. I hope we're happy, everyone. Okay, side and side. Again, thumbs up, thumbs down. Are we okay with this? Excellent, Ndine. Awesome, Bulela. Onka, Hermione, Yonela, Patiswa, Kebo, Olivua, Tehila, Caleb, Onami, kind of gets it now. That's what I need from you at this point in time. Excellent. Okay. Buko's still a little bit unsure. Buko, what I need you to go and do is I need you to go pick up any 3D shape you can find in your house and go and see how many sides you have and see if, and think to yourself, if I unpack this, how many sides am I going to get? Okay. Like you can pick up a book or you can even pick up, I have here a bottle of pills. Okay. Think if I have a top side, I'm going to have a bottom side as well. And then I'm going to have this long side that goes all the way around. And please don't pick up your TV. Mom and dad will be very cross with you if you start picking up your TV. Okay. Oh no, is it me who's frozen? Okay. No, not the stove either, LeCheval, don't do it. Yes, Hermione, you can pick up your baby brother and you can see how many sides your baby brother has. Love it. Okay, all right, we're going to take a quick brain break. Okay. All right, we're going to do a word chain, guys, but we're going to cut it off today. We're not going to do like a long, long one. Yes, Ola, a tissue roll, an ironing board, the remote. Okay. Absolutely. All right, guys. If you know you want to answer, oh, Tehila's going to pick up her mom. This is going somewhere different. Sure. Okay. All right. Teacher Cat, are you going to help me out? We're going to do, let's see. I think we should do sports again. Let's do sport. Okay. All right. So we're going to do sport. All right. Teacher Cat, are you going to start us off? What are we going to start with?
I'm going to start us with golf.
With golf. Okay. All right. Golf. We're going to do golf. So Buhle is next up. Okay. And you're going to have to give me the name of a sport that starts with an F. Buhle, go for it.
Football.
Oh, yes, football. I was telling the other class that football is the superior, it's the superior sport, guys. It's the superior sport. Kerry, I need a sport that starts with an L for me, please.
A sport that starts with an L. Let me think. Sport that starts with an L. Sport that starts with an L.
Melele has given something in the chat.
Lacrosse.
Oh, that's a nice one. Lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse. You guys are really putting my spelling to the test because I need to remember how to spell lacrosse. Okay. All right. Whew, guys, this is a hard one. We need a sport that starts with an E. And yes, lacrosse ends with an E, guys. It ends with an E. It does not end with an S. Lacrosse ends with an E. Tahila, eating is not a sport.
I am here for it.
Actually, it is. It is. Eating is a sport. Sange, what do you think? Let's think of something else. The sport that starts with an E.
Oh, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't have one for the.
I think Sia has given you one in the chat. Have a look.
Yes, ma'am. Equestrian.
I like that one. Yes, equestrian. Do you know what an
That's a
equestrian
sport.
sport is?
No,
Have you heard of
ma'am.
it before?
No, ma'am.
No. It's actually.
No.
Have you seen that? Have you seen it on TV where like you'll find these dudes on horses and then they'll like go and then the horse will jump over something and then they'll keep going. That's equestrian sports. That's what it is. It's pretty cool, I think. If I wasn't afraid of horses, I would definitely go and do it.
Wait, ma'am, you're afraid of horses?
I am. I don't like horses. They scare me.
It can't be, though. It can't be. Can't be.
No, sorry. Yeah, I don't like horses. So, All right, Bonolo, we need a sport that starts with an N, my sweetie. An N.
A sport that starts with an N is netball.
Excellent. All right, netball. All right. We're back to L, guys. Sure, we're back to L. Militia, what do you think? I need a sport that starts with an L.
Long jump.
All right, long jump. Long jump. I was also telling the other class that my teacher tried to make me do long jump when I was in school because I was tall. And I just, I fell over my own feet because I was not good at it at all. Wasn't so great. Okay, Rolivua, a sport that starts with a P.
Polo.
Oh, polo. I like it. Okay, all right. Oh, guys, is there even a sport that starts with an O? I need to know. Sure. Snowy, can we think of one? Let's think of one. A sport that starts with an O.
Nah.
Yo, I don't think so. Somebody said oolong. Oolong is a T. Today, oolong is a T. We can't use Olympic as the first word because you could say that for anything. Olympic, running, Olympic. No, we need to think of a sport that starts with O. Off-road racing is kind of like racing. Etiquette is like oversleeping. No, guys, we can't take it. Ocean rowing, okay, we could say ocean rowing, but ocean rowing is also like rowing. Open water racing is like racing. Snowy, I think we've hit an impasse. I think we're gonna have to stop here. Guys, what is orienteering? I've never heard of that before, and now I need to go. Obstacle course racing. Oh, yes. Okay. We're gonna stop it here, but I really feel like obstacle course racing would have been one. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna stop here. I'll add obstacle course racing, and we'll stop here. Sure, you guys. Yeah. No, you got us today, and we didn't even get far, and we were like stuck. We were stuck. Lawrence, what's up? Oh, Lawrence hands is down. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, so we're going to be learning about the faces of shapes today. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to be learning about the faces of shapes, but we're not just going to be learning about the faces of shapes because I know that you guys know what shapes is. Ooh. Every time I come to this class, man, my English, it just disappears. It just disappears. Okay, we're going to be learning about these shapes, but we're going to we're not just not going to be looking at the shapes. We're going to be looking at the side, the amount of faces that we have of shapes. We're also going to be looking at the vertices of the shape. And we're also going to be looking at the edges of my shape. All right, okay. So when I talk about, okay, what is this first shape called? Let's start there. What is the name of this first shape that we've got here? Buntle, what is the name of my shape? Sure, you're breaking up, my sweetie. I didn't quite get that. Okay. Sure. Okay, we'll try again in just a little bit, Bunke, but this is a cube, right? Okay, so remember, guys, a second ago, we were talking about surfaces. Okay, faces are actually surfaces. So when you talk about faces, we're actually talking about surfaces. So if I ask you guys, how many sides or how many faces does my book have? Can you guys tell me? How many sides does my book have? Or you can even think of a cube. How many sides? So I'm going to have my front side and my back side, my top and my bottom and my side and my side. Good. I'm going to get 6 sides. And the same with my cube. I'm going to have 6 surfaces, but instead of calling them surfaces, I'm going to call them faces. So how many faces do I have? I have 6 faces. Okay. Now, vertices are actually corners. Okay. They are corners. Okay. They're corners. And now we need to think about how many corners of my shape do I have? Okay. And Danae's not that bad, I promise. So I'm going to have, I just want to draw, like, let's say, for instance, we can see into our shape like that. If we can see into our shape. If we have to count the corners, I'm going to have 1 corner here. 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. And right behind this one over there, there's going to be 8. 8 corners. So I have 8 vertices. Okay. 8 vertices. Okay. Excellent. Now I have to count edges, guys. Actually, I want to draw that back. I just want to remove my corners. I'm going to draw that back quickly here. Okay. Let's look at how many edges I'm going to have. And I'm going to remind you guys, when we look for an edge, guys, an edge is almost like, imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff. So if this is my book over here, if I'm standing over here and I go whoop, over the edge, that's 1 edge. So if I go from here, over the side, that's an edge. And then I have to stand here and I need to look at the side and go whoop, over the edge, that's another edge. So we're going to count up how many edges my cube has. So I'm going to look here and I'm going to go, there's 1 edge. And there's another edge, 2, going backwards, that's 3. And that's 4. And this way there's 5. And here's 1, 6. And another one that goes underneath, 7. And another one that goes over here, 8. And another one that goes underneath, 9, 10. Here's another one, 11 and 12. I have 12 edges. 12 edges. Okay. Excellent, guys. I see that you're getting it. All right. Tell me, guys, what is this next shape that I've got over here? Patisa's like, it looks like the cube is cracking. It's because of my amazing drawing skills. Okay, Ola, remember the corner is where everything is going to meet. Okay, so the corner is going to be here at the very corner where they all meet. Okay, but an edge is going to be like where I draw a side. So this side, I drew a side, therefore it's going to have an edge. Okay, so if I draw a side, it's going to have an edge, but the corners is where the 2 sides or the 3 sides meet. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Okay, it's not going to be a triangular prism. I'm going to tell you guys that. And it's not a prism. What kind of shape is it, Bunte? What kind of shape is this?
Tetrahedron.
Okay, you're quite right. It's a tetrahedron, but be more specific. What does it look like? It all goes to the middle. If you're stuck, have a look in the chat.
Ma'am, can I ask why don't you speak about perimeter?
We've already spoken about perimeter, my sweetie. We actually did perimeter 4 weeks back. Okay. We already did perimeter, and this is us moving on. Okay.
There's something I'll show you at the textbook. It's a rectangular track prism, has dimensions W and H as indicated. The 6 faces are triangles and have areas length times breadth, width
Okay,
times.
that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now. Okay, that's exactly what we're doing now. Okay. All right, I just need to get back to the lesson quickly. We'll get back to that. Bunolo, okay, what is this shape called?
A square-based pyramid.
Good. Why square-based?
Because Mammy has a square on the bottom. At the
Good,
bottom.
because it has a square at the bottom. Good, there. Right there. I have a square at the bottom. Excellent. Now, I want somebody to remind me again. What do we call this top part? What is this top part called?
Vertex.
It is a vertex. Well done, Rolivua. Rolivua, remember. It is a vertex, but when I look at where all my sides meet, the very top of my triangle is called, it's called an apex. Excellent, guys. Well done. All right, let's start counting, guys. I want everyone to tell me, look at my shape. Tell me, how many faces do I have? Go for it. Don't forget, guys, count the bottom as well. Good. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 sides, but I know that at the back of my triangle, of my pyramid, there's also another triangle and another triangle. So that makes 5 faces. I've got 5 faces here. Okay. How many vertices will I have, guys? Let's count corners. Remember, guys, corners is where everything meets, So where the lines meet up. So I'm going to have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and which one did I forget? My apex right at the very top, 5. So I have 5 vertices. Okay, how many edges do I have? How many edges do I have, guys? Let's count. I'm going to get here, where the line is, here, where the line is, over there, that's 3, over there, that's 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and my 2 triangles at the back, that's going to give me my last one, 8 at the back. So 8 edges. Okay. Excellent. Sange, I want you to answer this next one for me, my sweetie. How many faces does a cube, or what is this shape that we're looking at over here? What is it called?
Ma'am, a circular cone, ma'am.
Okay, it's not exactly a cone. I see people saying it's a ball. It is a semicircle. It's a semicircle, right? If we can call it a semicircle, but if it was a 2D shape, we would call it a semicircle. Do you have any idea what it's called? Guys, it's not a cereal bowl. So you don't listen to them. It's not a cereal bowl.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Nontando's got the right idea. He's saying that it's called half a sphere, but half a sphere has a name. It actually has a name. Yeah, you're right, Teacher Cat. We're very close. Okay, Sang, I don't want you to go away, but I want you guys to know, because it's half a sphere, we call half a sphere a hemisphere. It's called a hemisphere.
That was so easy, ma'am.
I know, right? Because it's a sphere and only half of it. And I think you guys do geography where you learn about the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Yeah, so we can think of this as the southern hemisphere because it's at the bottom. So it's called a hemisphere. Easy. Easy stuff. All right. Now tell me, how many faces do I have, Sangin?
Ma'am, you only have one, ma'am.
Which one?
And that's the top face, ma'am.
Okay, so that's the top, but I can't have a shape that's only made up of one face. can't be just one face. Think
But
about
then, ma'am,
it.
is the round the rest of it, the rest of it
Oh.
is the bottom, ma'am. How is that one a face, ma'am? It's not
It's
flat.
a face because it's a whole thing. It doesn't, remember when we look at a face, right? Let's look at this one that we were looking at up here. Okay, here. If we look at this one over here, do you see how the face, we look at everything, right? The whole thing that makes up a face. Now, if I have a hemisphere, like here, I've got this one here. This bottom part is the face that you've just mentioned. But what about this one? This one over here. Do you see how it's a whole thing?
Yes, ma'am.
So that this whole thing over here is a face, that whole part. So I'm going to ask you again, how many faces do I have?
2 faces, ma'am.
I've got 2 faces. Excellent. I've got 2 faces. Okay, now think about this. How many vertices do I have?
Ma'am, there are no vertices, ma'am.
Why not? Why not?
Ma'am, because there's no pointy parts in the shape, ma'am.
Good. There's no pointy edges and there's no way where everything meets, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well done. Very, very well done. So there are no vertices at all. How many edges do I have though?
There's 1, ma'am. I think.
You think 1. Why do you say 1?
Ma'am, because like on the shape, ma'am, there's the whole entire the first face that's on the top, ma'am.
Okay, good. You're right.
It goes down once, you see.
Exactly, exactly. And nowhere else, right? Does it
Yes,
go?
ma'am.
Is there another like vertex somewhere that's going to split it into 2? No.
No, ma'am.
So it's just the 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. Well done. Excellent. Okay. Just a little bit of outside thinking. Very well done, Sange. Amazing stuff. All right. Rolivua. Let's look at my next shape. What is my next shape called? What is the shape over here?
It's a sphere.
Good. It's a sphere. All right. Let's do this. I think everybody's going to get this one right. How many faces does
0.
my sphere have?
Oh,
Ooh,
1.
Yes, it has 1 face. Just 1. The whole thing is a face.
Yes.
Okay. 1 face. All right. How many vertices do I have?
0.
No vertices at all. Good. How many edges do I have?
You don't have vertices either.
You mean edges?
Oh yeah, edges, yes.
Good. No edges. No edges either. Okay. Excellent. All right. This one was quite easy, so I don't want you to go away. Don't think you're off the hook. Let's look at this next one. What is this shape down here called? I want everyone to put this one in the chat. What is this shape over here called? Rolivua?
It's a cone. It's a cone.
It's a cone. Good. All right. Now I want you to tell me, how many faces do I have?
2.
Explain that. Explain it.
The top that joins to the bottom. The bottom is a face, and
good.
Yeah.
And then,
the rest of the, and then the rest of the shape that kind of swirls around the apex is also
okay, good, because like it's sitting at the top and it goes all the way around, hey, connected to the base. Good. So I've got 2 faces. Excellent. How many vertices do I have?
1.
Oh, really? 1? Where is it?
At the top. Well, it's an apex.
Good. It's called the apex. Okay, excellent. We've got 1 vertex. And how many edges do we have?
1.
You sound a little unsure. Are you sure? How many edges do you have?
I'm sure it's 1. It joins. Yeah, it's 1.
It's just here. It's just this one here. Okay. Very well done, Rolivua. Well done. I've got just one. Excellent work. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, we're going to continue with this on Monday next week, guys. Look at the shapes. We still have about 4 shapes to go. Here we go. Look at these shapes. Yep, there's a cylinder and there's a triangular prism. And the last one, what is the last one called? Can anybody tell me what the last one over there is called? It's a rectangular, sorry, this one is a rectangular, triangular pyramid, and the other one is a rectangular prism. Okay,